Just the lake committee. The lake committee, do they have meetings also? Or is that one committee? Mm-hmm. There was a lake committee.
Yep.
Talk to people. Tell them to have them.
Practice
Okay.
it.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Jason Dees is the pro tem mayor tonight.
Roll call.
Lawrence.
Here.
Passo.
Here.
Gibson.
Here.
Warren.
Here.
Dees.
Here.
Nelson.
Here.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I motion. Second.
Passo.
Yes.
Dees.
Yes.
Lawrence.
Yes.
Gibson.
Yeah.
Nelson.
Yeah.
Warren.
Yes. New business, accepting Chief Legal's resignation.
I make a motion that we accept Chief Nathan's resignation effective at the end of the shift on March 13th.
Second.
Warren.
Yes.
Gibson.
Yes.
Lawrence.
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Passo.
Yes.
Dees.
Yes. Donations to the community club for the Easter egg hunt.
Make a motion, we donate $100 to the community club for the Easter egg hunt.
Second.
Gibson.
Yes.
Passo.
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Warren.
Yes.
Lawrence.
Yes.
Dees.
Yes. The next one we're gonna talk about the closed session. Yeah. Approve ordinance adding electric utility tax.
Yeah, all three of these, the electric, the gas, and the ordinance amending telecommunication, and the ordinance of adopting the new code book. So this is everything we went over with Frank when he was down with us. We went page by page and chapter by chapter, and this is what he recommended. So I guess we have to do them one at a time. But I recommend that we approve the ordinance adding electric utility tax.
Second.
Dees.
Yes.
Warren.
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Gibson.
Yes.
Passo.
Yes.
Lawrence.
Yes.
And I make a motion that we accept the ordinance for the gas tax.
I second.
Lawrence.
Yes.
Passo.
Yes.
Gibson.
Yes.
Dees.
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Warren.
Yes. And make a recommendation that we approve the ordinance amending the simplified communication tax.
Second.
Passo.
Yes.
Dees.
Yes.
Lawrence.
Yes.
Gibson.
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Warren.
Yes. And I make a motion that we approve the ordinance adopting code of the new ordinance book that was established this year with Frank.
Second.
Warren.
Yes.
Gibson.
Yes.
Lawrence.
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Passo.
Yes.
Dees.
Yes.
Mr. Mayor, can I say something real quick on this book?
Yes.
Just so everybody knows that these are the new books. Each trustee has one. We have one in the office that we're going to have for people that want to come up and sign it out and take it home and look at it. All you got to do is sign it out and make sure you bring it back. If you don't bring it back, then you'll be charged to replace it. But make sure it's for your use. And we're also going to get it put online so that you can get online and look at it.
Perfect.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mayor Pro Tem.
Thank you, Gary.
Here, because you missed the gas tax,
No, I got that.
you did the electric utility tax, communication, and morning, but
Is that new gas tax?
Yeah.
I thought it was,
We did 4 of them,
you did more?
correct?
The
Yes.
electric, gas,
Utility, gas, communications, and the adopting the book.
They bundled them.
3 taxes, 1 adopting the book. Okay.
Discuss purchasing for mosquito spray.
I'm gonna turn this over to CJ, because he's already talked to Mark about it.
Is this a bug?
Mug,
Yeah, this is
yeah.
like we did last year.
Right now it's 2,900 for one barrel, or you can do 2 barrels for 2,800. I don't remember the exact number, but it was around there. So one barrel do 1 year, so you can buy one for this year, or you can do one for this year and next year and save $200.
$2,800 a piece.
And it's free shipping, so you don't have to go pick it up this year.
Yeah, went up, what, $100 from last year or something?
Yes, it went up another $100 from last year. Or $200, didn't it?
$100 some dollars, right?
Yeah, it was
We need it,
27,
Either
14 last
we
year.
can either buy 2 barrels or 1 barrel.
one.
Make a motion.
I make a motion that we buy 1 barrel of the mosquito spray.
I'll second it.
Dees,
Yes.
Lawrence,
Yes.
Warren,
Yes.
Hasso,
Yes.
Gibson,
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Discuss leasing land for the cell tower.
Okay, this also, come in this week on email. RE Company is looking to place a cell tower somewhere on Kincaid Lake property. They want to lease a 100 by 100 area for telecommunications tower. Of course, they'll have easements to access that tower, to maintain it and everything. They will pay the city $650 a month for the lease. Typically, the leases are 50 years or more and a 5-year term. Right now, we've contacted the guy that sent this out, and he has not got back with us on, we told him a place where we'd like to put the tower, and they're checking to see if that would fit to where they want to put the tower. And then he'll get back with us on the actual contract and all that. I just wanted to give everybody a copy of this so they could be looking at it and know what it was all about, and also to pass it on to the community if this is a probability of putting a communication tower. I'm not sure who it is. I don't know if it's Verizon or who it is, but
It's Verizon.
is it Verizon?
Doesn't matter.
Verizon tower out somewhere on Kincaid Lake property out there. So, I just make a recommendation, we table this until we find out more information.
Second. We need a second on the table.
Dees,
Yes.
Warren,
Yes.
Nelson,
Yes.
Gibson,
Yeah.
Hasso, Lawrence.
Yes.
Discuss water shut off with ordinances.
I have to have this placed on the agenda. I was not part of the board when this water shut-off ordinances went into effect. I wouldn't have supported it then, and I'm not supporting it now. I'm gonna make a motion that we just abolish it. My thing is, you never really know what's going on inside that house. You don't know if there's someone in that house that needs medical care, needs nurses care for 24, you don't know what's going on. And there might be an infant. I don't wanna have anything to do with it. And I just want all the board members to know that if this does not pass, if this comes up in some type of motion, I will not support it. So I am making a motion that we abolish water shut off for people that are fail to pay their ordinances and get the water shut off to their houses.
As I said before, it's a violation of a person's civil rights for you to do such a thing. And your attorney should have known that when he rewrote the ordinance. He overlooked that and he put it into an ordinance anyway.
I make a motion, we abolish it.
I'll second it.
Thank you.
Lawrence,
Yes.
Hasso,
I'd like to find the ordinance first and read the ordinance, if that's okay. I mean, before we go kicking ordinances out,
Then abstain,
I think we need
then
to,
abstain.
I can abstain, but I'm just saying, we need to read before we jump. And I'm not saying I'm in favor of anything, I just think we need to read what we know we're abolishing.
abolishing shutting off water to people's houses when they don't pay their ordinances, that's all I'm
Well,
saying.
there's a lot of things tagged on to different ordinances, and so I think we just need to read it, that's all I'm saying.
I
So
believe
I'll
it's-
abstain for right
So
now.
there's a motion on the table and a second. And one yes vote.
But you can't abolish your ordinance. You have to rewrite it.
It'll be, if it's voted on, we have to, like you said, we have to rewrite it, we just have to give it to Frank and see what we do.
You can abolish it.
Yeah, I tried to tell them just now, and I was shushed. It's one of the more recent, ones that you guys did. I think it's like 903 or something like that, maybe.
Gibson,
I'm staying.
Dees,
Abstain.
Nelson.
Yes.
Warren.
Yes.
So I have 3 yeses and 3 abstains, so
No, he cannot vote.
You can't vote.
He voted as a trustee, he cannot vote as president pro tem.
and that's fine, I was just telling him what the attorney told me.
Well, it's, look online and you'll find it. And you cannot abolish the ordinance, it has to be rewritten.
An amendment.
It's ordinance 903, Sue.
Where we at, Mr. Mayor, President, for the time?
Yeah, 903. It's ordinance 903.
We still want to be written.
So it needs to be tabled, right? It needs to be tabled?
Yeah, that needs to be tabled and it needs to be amended.
Would it affect, would it
No,
help you?
yeah, after
your
14 days,
decision
they
if
can
we
shut off your water. for
Not
not paying an
necessarily
ordinance
said we
violation.
abolish it, but we voted to change the ordinance?
Well, I think we just need to look at it before, you were not on the board, I was here, but I remember a great deal of controversy going on about it. I just want to
Well, they're
read
not
the
supposed to do it
ordinance,
anyway.
and I want to make sure we're all very clear about what we're doing when we do it, instead of backtracking.
Can we look into it a little bit more?
Will you offer?
We haven't done it forever anyway, but at the same token, just to know, whatever you decide to do, that if you do not support me on this, when it comes down to if we have to vote on anything that has to do with shutting water off, I am not supporting it.
Well, and I understand that, and it's not
And I will never-
it's not one of my favorite things to vote on.
I would rather us
I would
put our
just rather
focus
we
together on putting
table
something
it
together to help the
Or
people.
just till the next meeting, so we can all get a
We
chance.
can't
to
vote
read
at the
it.
next meeting.
Next month.
Next month.
Yeah.
I'm all right with that. I'm okay with that.
No, it's not legal.
I make a motion that
And I
we
brought
table
this
it
up
then.
several times.
I make a motion that we table it.
They usually
We need
just
to
ignore me.
rescind this motion, and then you make the motion.
Rescind it?
Yeah, you have to rescind this motion.
Would you, and I don't know, and I'm just throwing this out there, what if we just reconsidered the village board stance on shutting off water after reviewing the policy and come up with something that's a little more equitable?
I'm fine with that. I just don't want to have it happen again.
I think we're all on the same page with it, it just.
All right, well, we don't have our attorney here, so then I guess I'll make a motion to rescind the motion to abolish the shutting off ordinances. I guess I have to do that first. So that's my motion. I rescind my motion. We need a second.
I'll second.
Thank you. And then I'll make a motion to table it.
Yes.
Passo,
Yes.
Gibson.
Yeah.
Dees.
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Warren.
Yes.
I make a motion that we table the discuss water shut off with ordinances till we get some more documented evidence.
Yeah, I think we're all on the same page, it's just.
Thank you.
I need to second the table.
Second.
Warren.
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Dees.
Yes.
Gibson.
Yes.
Passo.
Yes.
Lawrence.
Yes.
After we look into Ready? Approve finalized changes for change orders for sewer plant projects. I don't know what that is.
Who put it on there?
It came from Chastain. It's just the final change
It's a
order.
final change
Just
order for
need
the sewer.
approval
Do we have it?
for the sewer plant. Yeah,
They're supposed to give us some new numbers.
I gave you all a copy.
Discussed all this.
Yeah.
Keep motion.
I'll make a motion, we accept the
Was
change
there
order.
anything else that came over with this, that you know of, other than this sheet here?
No, that's it.
That was it?
Yep.
Second.
Passo.
Yes.
Dees. Lawrence.
Yes.
Gibson.
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Warren.
Yes.
Old business, discuss selling the police car.
We had a
Find
sheet,
out how much it was, how much it wanted for it.
DJ had a sheet on that here a few board meetings ago, when we talked about that.
He said he was supposed to do it again, but he ain't here.
Thing we can do as far as, at least we can go ahead and, I mean, we discussed this, go ahead and make a motion as far as, we need to get, well, we need numbers. I'd like to see exactly what it is and have them on it.
I think we need to make a motion on it that we all agree that we're gonna sell it, and then they can post it, right? Isn't that how
Well,
we do
we're
this?
gonna need a, you know.
Well, we can get the numbers, we can put a reserve, if we choose to, we can add that to
I
it.
think we should.
Yeah, so we just need a motion that we all agree that we're gonna sell it.
Go ahead.
I make a motion that we sell the white police car.
Second.
Warren.
Yes.
Gibson.
Yes.
Lawrence.
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Passo.
Yes.
Dees.
Yes. Discuss moving forward with upgrade on payroll, direct deposit, clock in, clock out.
We've been talking about this for the last 3 meetings. I've spoke with both Beverly, spoke with Jayme, talked to Kevin, our auditors, and there's tax season for them, so they're gonna be working on getting some kind of a training class for both of them that they can go to, and get the online QuickBooks, so you can have more administrators. They'll be able to clock in, they'll be able to have, it's just moving us to the 21st century. We're gonna have to move that at a slower pace because we have to wait for the auditor to get done. But I make a motion that when all of that happens, we move forward and upgrade our payroll and our direct deposit and everything up to the 21st century.
Any Jayme, did you find some information on that?
Yes. With Paychex Flex, I got a hold of them. They charge $45 per payroll period. So it's like $90 a month just for the program, and this is just for payroll. An additional $1.80 per employee that we're paying bi-weekly. For the clocking in and clocking out, it is an additional $59 a month. So total for all of that monthly is about $2,020, but what we're paying right now, just for ACS, for the water program, and all of that payroll is $1,700. So it's gonna cost a little bit more.
To get it all automated.
But you're gonna get all that data, get all those reports.
But keep in mind that we'll still have to pay for ACS, because I'm
Right.
paying for the water. It'll just take off.
And ACS is what we use to do our gas
Of water.
and water bills, the water bills as well too. So we can maybe get rid of the blue postcards down the road through
No.
QuickBooks maybe. We'll always have those.
Well, maybe later.
We have, what will ACS be with just doing the water?
That I don't know yet. I haven't gotten hold of John. I need to get hold of John for just the water. See how much that is.
We definitely need to upgrade it to digitally, where we got better.
Lease direct deposit.
No, yeah, direct deposit for the employees. I'll second the motion, Chip.
Thank you.
Keys,
Yeah.
Lawrence,
Yes.
Warren,
Yes.
Passo,
Yes.
Gibson,
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Visitors shall be permitted to an opportunity to address the officials under the rules established by the village of Kincaid, 3 minutes. Move.
First of all, I'm glad you guys are getting rid of that white Impala. Working at the state garage for many years, the Impalas, people don't know, were built in Australia. I waited 11 months to get a brake line for an Impala, and engines for a new Impala are $9,000. So your parts list on them are outrageously crazy. And that was going through S&K, who sells Impalas. So I just wanted to tell you that them things aren't worth a shit to fix, because they're gonna cost you a fortune, and you're gonna wait a long time.
Thank you.
Just my opinion.
Thank you.
I've seen what went on.
Water solid.
Nothing, they just don't want it no more.
Anybody else?
Are you gonna put a reserve on that? Are you gonna put a reserve on that when you sell
Yes.
it?
We gotta get the information to figure out what it is, and we didn't say that before we made that motion, but yeah, we do have that information. DJ has it.
Why doesn't our lawyer show up?
I can't hear it.
I have no idea why you're here today.
It's 3 meetings in a row.
Hmm. He didn't look sick.
Brian, I'd like to thank you guys for all the time talk to you tonight. I apologize I didn't get on your agenda. My work schedule keeps me from, I tried to call, but keeps asking me for an access code. I can't leave a voicemail.
That's weird. I don't know.
I got something to hand out, okay?
No, go ahead.
For you guys that don't know me, my name's Brian Wilbur, I'm mayor of the village of Tovey. I'm here to talk to you tonight about our contract agreement we have for police protection. And, I talked to Bob last week, and he said he talked to Jason. We've been using you guys for a long time. Sometimes in and out when we've had problems with the police. So what Toby's asking is if in this contract it states that we pay you $700 a month for police protection, you give us a minimum of 5 hours a week. And with the situation you're gonna have, you had last month, it's not fiscally responsible for us financially to keep paying if we're not gonna get it. So instead of terminating the agreement, we're just asking that you suspend it until you get your police force back up where it needs to be, and then we'll reinstate it. And then you just won't charge us until we start back up.
100%.
100%.
100%. And to be honest with you, did you pay for the month of January?
Yes, I think
Did
we're
you-
paid up all the way till the month of March, right?
Yeah. Did they just, we just got a
And you
check
didn't get
from
you didn't get the protection for those?
Yeah.
I know last month I did, but January, I don't know what the schedule was like, so. I think we paid it last Monday, in our opinion.
It went from January to February. Yeah,
So,
so she won't bill you for February to March.
So all you're really asking us is to suspend it?
just,
till we
it's a headache when we terminate.
No.
I mean, we've done it 2 other times,
Okay.
so we're all in agreement, if you guys are, that we just suspend it, and then once you guys get your police back up where it needs to be, I think we should just restart it.
So are we allowed to make a motion and vote on this since it's not on the agenda?
No.
No.
We would have to do it next month.
Next month, but I firmly believe that will not be a
Put
problem.
that on there, Jayme, and we'll just.
I'm almost thinking we need to refund you something
Thank you, Ryan.
for January, but
Yeah,
Can we do it by
no problem.
acclamation?
Huh?
Can we do it by acclamation where we simply make, it's a formal request from the village of Toby, they've not been given the time they have paid for, so we just put that in suspension until such time as our police forces back up the car.
I think we're all in agreement on that.
Yeah, to be on the agenda for the.
Thank you for taking the time out, my friend.
So you want me to come back next month, or?
You shouldn't have to, Brian, I mean, I think we're all on board with it, we'll just.
Yeah, we are. You know how to get a hold of Jayme? Yeah. Thank you again.
All right, thank
You
you guys
got
for
no
your
problem.
time.
Yep, thank you.
Have a good night.
I'll work on getting you a refund.
Who do we have for chief, or the police, wants the chief resigns?
Blinded, huh?
As of right now,
Nobody?
DJ's on till the 13th,
That's it?
that's it.
Because it seems like we never have any police protection with him here, let alone gone.
We're actively looking for a new chief, we got a few people, I believe, that is applied.
How many of you had Jayme, if you don't mind me asking? Maybe like 4? Yeah, we've had some,
What, are you talking about applying?
yes,
Right now, I've had one.
from Jake.
Jake from Salem.
Jake, not from State Farm,
Is that the guy from Chicago?
from Riverdale.
I don't remember his first name, but yeah.
Okay,
he's-
what about the
he's-
guy that, we sent the guy that lived out of town that sent us a long email that we all got? The,
The
he
one
was,
from
he was,
Chicago, I'm not sure.
he, but
I
he
sent
did
it
say
to
he was
DJ,
gonna,
but yeah.
oh, we're actively, it's posted and we're actively
Yeah.
looking. We're gonna have to rely on Edinburgh and Christian.
Well, we're just not
County.
gonna pick the first one we see.
Right, right.
We're gonna have to all put our heads together and get somebody that's gonna
Well, you
do
do,
what we need.
When I was on the board, we had a guy that worked probably 80 hours, and got paid for 40. We got rid of-
exactly,
got rid of him.
exactly, and
Chief,
this is my 11th year living here in Kincaid, and I wanna say we've been through 5 of them. And until we as a village board decide that we're gonna pay somebody the money, if they move here to do the job right, we paid $170-some thousand in police last year, didn't we? $170,000. 10,000 of that was fuel. I'd say one chief, one part-time, spend 100,000 and you would get somebody to make a career out of this job. But that's a discussion later.
Yeah.
just one more thing. Back when I was on the board, we had a neighborhood watch, which I'm sure you started, Denise. And like we had different areas and people took that section, you know, I mean, patrolled golf carts or whatever. I mean, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
And when your salary, and then somebody called, you still work those shifts, those hours are covered.
Just out of curiosity, what happened to the other kid?
He went full-time.
Not Hobbs, the one we just hired, now where'd he go?
He didn't pass his probation.
Okay, that's all I need.
Yeah, he didn't
Because I
pass
know
his-
last
That's
meeting
all
you
you're
said
gonna
he was
hear
here,
from
next
us.
meeting,
Legally,
now
he
he's
did
not.
not pass his probation.
Thank you. Good with that, because I knew last month they said he's here, next month he's not.
Anybody else?
I'm new to town and I'm trying to find out information about the lake lots. I was told last year that I was fifth on the list. I've called now to try to find out where I'm at on the list and I've been told that it's being redone or being put together, whatever that means, and I'm just trying to find out what that means.
Well, they changed from April 1st to now it's May 1st, so we're still waiting, people have to pay their lease
Right,
agreements.
but there still has to be a list, right?
Yeah, and you
That's-
were still 5 or 6 on the, I have the list right now, I can go get it.
Okay, because
But
I called a
somebody-
couple times and been
Yes,
told
but
that,
somebody did just, they don't want to renew their lease and they have 2 lots. So then, once they come in and get the deposit and then it's time come May 1st, then we'll go down the list. But yes.
Does the office have your information, or are you not get a contact?
No, I have her information.
Perfect.
She's on the list.
okay.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Well, that's, I mean,
Wait,
I
the spots
was
left.
told there was gonna be new lots besides the people leaving lots this year. Is that not?
And that I don't know much about. That's
Probably not
Gary.
gonna happen this year.
Wonderful, okay. Okay,
Gary know more than me on that, cause that's one of his things out there, him and Danny.
How many lots are out there, Gary?
54, I think, right now, something like that. The plan is to, now that we've had the building, the plan is was to put some more lots behind the building. They're not gonna be water lots, of course, but they're gonna be, for campers, but we just don't have the funds or the time and availability to start clearing all that out and making them lots right now, so.
what if we were to clear the area where you wanted it for the camper?
Well, we just haven't had time to go out there and line everything out the way we want it. I mean, we just don't wanna throw a log here, a log there, we want it organized like we did the rest of it, and it's eventually gonna come around. It's a slow process, you know, so, that's all I can say. I mean, we're trying to do the best we can with what we have.
How many temporary spots are out there, like weekend spots?
We have 12 RV full hookup spots out there. There's, they got water, they got sewer, they got electricity.
Sewer, 10,
Huh?
10. 12, 5, and 6 or 10.
Yeah, we got 10 or 12. Thought we had 12. 10? Okay, we got 10, sorry. We got 10 RV spots that are, for renting the RV spots, it's $35 a night, that's for full hookup. That's for everything. And there is a
That
dump,
includes electricity
Yes,
and water
yes.
and, oh,
and sewer. There's a dump station
Dump
there
station.
that we take care of ourselves. We got the new truck that can get down in there like it's supposed to and get all that out of there, so. I mean, it's slowly coming around, okay? So hopefully it'll just keep growing and more people will camp out there in the summertime on the RV spots and stuff like that, so.
so was the new truck purchased to do that out there?
It was purchased for everything, that's all city property, so, I mean, it's all sewer.
Okay.
Anybody else?
But it wasn't purchased just for that.
That's what I was asking.
No,
That's what I was asking.
It was purchased for the city.
For the whole thing.
That's just one of the benefits now.
Gotcha.
We can go out there and take care of our dump station properly
Okay.
with the new truck.
Just one more question, you guys ever considered hiring a mowing contractor out there and saving the labor and, wear and tear on mowers?
Not at this time, we have not. It's something that we might look at in the future
Because
because
it free
the
up
way
time
things
for
are
these
going on.
guys to be out working around the village.
You know, we can do, have the lakes and parks take a look at that and get some numbers together. I'm not opposed to that. Just like to know what it would cost.
All right. Approval of bills.
I make a motion, we pay our bills.
Second it?
Dees,
Yes.
Warren,
Yes.
Nelson,
Yeah.
Gibson,
Yeah.
Passo,
Yes.
Lawrence.
Yes. One building permit.
approval of the trustee, treasurer's report.
Make a motion.
Nobody's gonna second it? Somebody's gotta second it. I guess it's not being approved.
Lawrence,
Yes.
Passo,
Yes.
Gibson,
My taste.
Dees,
Yes.
Nelson, Warren.
Yes.
Clerk's report.
I gave you all a copy of my report.
Police report.
Is that their GoPro?
Foreman.
There's a copy of
There's a copy of mine.
Need an umbrella.
Attorney's report, trustees report, comment?
I do have one thing. I wanted to remind everybody that on Saturday, the American Legion is hosting the Meet the Candidates. A good number of the people that are here right now are going to be there. It starts at 10 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. Now, all the candidates have been invited to attend. And like I said, Mark Smith, the commander of the American Legion, is going to be the one that's doing the narrating and hosting it. And I think it's going to be well attended, and just want to remind everybody, it's an opportunity for you to meet people that are going to be running for the board. Right there at American Legion Hall. That's all I had. Thank you.
Anybody else? No? President's report, I don't have anything. Make a motion to go into closed session.
We have to tell them why, don't we?
Yep.
Yeah, meeting is to consider an employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of special employee. Right?
And then they skip
I'll
something.
make a motion, we adjourn. Then we go
Did they
to
skip
closed
something
session.
over, so we come closed session?
I'll second.
Yeah. That's part of what we're doing in the
Warren.
closed session.
Yeah.
Nelson,
Yes.
Gibson, Lawrence,
Yes.
Dees,
Yeah.
Passo.
Thanks for everybody.
Thank you.
Hope I didn't